Hey guys, welcome to Film Learnin, a show dedicated to learning you some filmmaking and learning you good. Now today is the first day of my vacation. I've got 9 days off so I can better acquaint myself with my new camera, the Panasonic GH4. That's right, Film Learnin just got a 4K upgrade, bitches. But on to today's episode. I've got some great memories of playing NBA Jam as a kid and some of the awesome things you could do in that game. One of those things was Big Head Mode, the ability to give players oversized melon, also used to a hilarious effect in GoldenEye. I mean, come on, that's just funny. So in order to complete this effect, you'll need a shot of yourself performing on a green screen. Be sure not to move around too much, and then a background plate to comp yourself into. Alright, let's supersize that melon. Okay, let's get into it. I'm going to assume you've cut and keyed your footage. At this stage, we all know the score. If you haven't, check out our episode on keying here. First thing we're going to do is add a null. Then let's track a spot around the collar of the shirt. Head over to Tracker, hit Track Motion, and select a good point. This bit of fluff should work on my shirt. Alright, let's hit the play button. We'll then make sure the track is good. We'll then apply it to our null and hit OK. From there, head up and grab the pen tool and we're going to mask out the head. Using the collar of your shirt as a guide point, we'll mask directly around the collar so that our head and neck are cut off. We'll then roughly finish off the mask around the head. Once that's done, we'll make our motion mask. Head up to Layer and let's add a black solid. Copy the mask from our footage, paste it onto the solid and delete the mask from our footage. From there, we'll select the solid, null and footage, right click and select pre-compose. I'm going to name this one Big Head. Open up your pre-comp and let's parent that solid to the null. Since we're doing the body first, change the transfer mode on your mask to subtract. We'll then select the solid, right click and pre-compose again. Next, change the transfer mode on the solid to stencil alpha, and then watch a RAM preview, just to make sure that no skin can be seen. If some does peek out, collapse the mask down, hit the stopwatch on mask path, and do some frame by frame adjustments, like so. Okay, now that we're done with the body, let's do the head. Head over to the project window. Duplicate the Big Head comp and add it to your final comp. Next, open our Big Head 2 pre-comp and here's the magic. Collapse the mask menu down in the solid and change the transfer mode back from subtract to add, and BAM! You now have separate head and body comps. Okay, both of our motion masks are in place. Now, here's the trick. We're going to shrink the body and not the head. Pretty clever. Head up to composition settings and we're going to change the size of the comp from 1920 by 1080 to 1280 by 720. We'll then scale down the body layer to match the comp. You can scale the head down if it looks too big as well, otherwise it might look, a little weird. Next, head up to Effect, Distort and grab the Mesh Warp tool. We'll then increase the rows and columns to better fit our neck. If you can get a column on all sides of the neck, that's a start. We'll then start clicking and dragging those points until we can fit that neck back in the collar. Okay, last step. Head up back to those composition settings, change it back to 1920 by 1080, pre-compose both comps linking them together, scale them up if you like, and reposition them. Drop in your background, add a little color correction, and your end result should look like this.
Good lord! Gigantism!
What? You never seen a guy with a giant head before? So that's Big Head Mode. It's fairly easy to do, looks pretty damn silly, and is a lot of fun to make videos with. I'll be making a sketch based on this effect myself this week, as well as a 2-part special on the Panasonic GH4. So be sure and hit that subscribe button and get it in your subscriber feed. I'm making videos every week, so, get on that, son. If you like what you've seen, give me a thumbs up, a share, got a request or a question, or just want to say hi. Here's the Twitter. Also a big shout out to screwattack.com, right there, for showing Film Learnin so much love week after week. You can check out all their awesome content right here, guys. But that's my time. So goodbye, farewell, and as always, keep learning.